Hello and welcome to Year 9 and 10 subject philosophy, the subject where we question everything, including your own intelligence. My name's Julian and I'm one of the philosophy teachers involved in the course, and I just wanted to create this video just to say hi and welcome you on board through the semester, and just to give a little bit of an overview of what you might expect in this subject, what we're looking for, and encouraging as much as possible, and also just to orientate yourself to the online environment. So what is philosophy? Well, I can't really answer that question at the moment, and even philosophers will tend to disagree amongst themselves as well. But for this particular subject, we're focusing on relationships. So you can see, just as a general overview of the semester, the types of topics that we'll be covering each week. And more or less you can kind of see it as a journey or an inquiry that starts with things that are close to you and close to me as well, and really everyone's human experience as well, and then extends out to consider and explore relationships with other things that are more extended. So in the first couple of weeks we're looking at the idea of family and what is family, and can we come to some kind of definition of understanding what family is. That's followed up by a couple of weeks on considering what friendship is and what it is to be a friend to someone, when to keep a friend, and when it's best to drop a friend. Then we go on to consider what is love. Later on in the term we'll also consider our relationships with other non-human animals, and whether they have a special status, or should we treat them in the same way that we treat other human beings. Later on we'll consider strangers. That's an interesting area of philosophy as well. And then we'll continue on and question authority, so teachers, principals, the police, government. What type of relationship do we have to authority? Should we obey the law, or is there some situations where it's called for questioning that? And lastly, at the very end of this subject, we'll have a little look at our relationship with the environment. How do we understand the environment? Is it an entity, or is it just non-sentient things like rocks and stuff like that? And how is it that we should value the environment? Is there some kind of inherent value in the environment, or is it just a means to, say, production of goods like extracting resources from the earth and that type of thing? So that's just a very, very brief overview of the semester length course. Week 1 itself is really just asking you to orientate yourself to the course, have a little look around, introduce yourself to the class by posting a new blog post, and you can do that by clicking on new blog post and answering the relevant questions from week 1. But above all, very warm welcome, and if you have any questions, please do get in contact with your philosophy teacher, either myself, Julian, or the other teacher, James. But yeah, above all, look forward to the year ahead, and look forward to the lively discussions and questionings that will go on inside the journal area and inside the forums as well. So all the best and welcome.